Hey everybody, good to see you again. And to the new viewers, thank you for being here. Hey, today we're going to go in and we're going to be checking out this GT Media Converter X1/Android box. Now this is a DRM compatible ATSC 3.0 TV tuner, DVR, and streaming box. Whew. What this really means is a DRM compatible ATSC 3.0 tuner is a television or device that can decode and display over the air, OTA, ATSC 3.0 broadcast, which are protected by digital rights management, which is the DRM part, meaning it can access and play content that requires a specific authorization to view, essentially preventing unauthorized copying and distribution of a signal that is often referred to as next-gen TV with DRM capabilities. Key points about the DRM capability. ATSC 3.0 tuners, the broadcast companies require a box like this to be able to run the DRM standards. Now, I'll go ahead and get into the box here in just a second. Now, just so you know that this box was sent to me free of charge to do the review, and any and all comments are my own. And there is no compensation given whatsoever or a preview of the video prior to the posting it here, with you watching it the first time. A really cool thing is, I talked him into doing a giveaway on this box. Okay, GT Media has offered to give away 5 of these boxes in a special giveaway for my viewers. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and randomly choose 5 subscribed viewers who add a comment about this video. Now, GT Media stated to send the winner's shipping information to them, and they will send out the boxes to you directly. Now, you must be in the United States and be 18 or over. Now, I really want to thank GT Media for doing this, and thank you for watching my videos. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this box and see what it can do. But first, let's get a few specs out of the way. Now, this box has the AM Logic 9505Y4B processor, which is pretty standard for most of these Android boxes, as you well know. It has a 2 gigabyte DDR RAM and 32 gigabyte storage. Okay, now this does only have one TV tuner in it, but works very well because it can actually DVR up to 5 channels on one frequency. So I'll show you that here in just a second. Now let's go ahead and look at the box and the inputs available. On the side here, you see it's a USB input for either a thumb drive for more storage or to power the antenna if needed. Now on the back, it has the antenna input, the RJ45 Ethernet port. This also has Wi-Fi. And here is the HDMI output and power input. But hey, and if you like this kind of content on my channel, please, maybe you could go ahead and subscribe to help support the channel out so I can keep bringing you new tech stuff and new giveaways. I appreciate it and thank you again. Okay, let's go ahead and plug this in and see what we get. Okay, it just loads up into this kind of a pre sales pitch here, I guess. Oop. All right, let's go down here over to exit. So it takes us out of there, well, puts us into another one. So we're going to go like that. Going into tuning, network connected. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and do a channel scan. Let's do a full channel scan. Okay, now this is going to take a little time, so what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and come back to you when it's on its done side. Okay, here we go now. This is their look on it. It's decent. I mean, it's nothing too bad. But one channel, then you can only go up. It's like a couple hours. That's all it has. Now, this isn't their problem. They are working it out with, the local broadcast stations that do this. So, okay, let's go ahead and we'll see about DVRing. How about that? Okay, so if we scoot over here, I'm going to get off this because I don't want, uh, fine. Okay, so you go to your DVR. You want to go ahead and click on that. You want to select the DVR itself, DVR storage. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. And we're going to go ahead and start DVR. So if you look up here in the right-hand corner, you got AZ61. It's recording. Okay, let's go ahead and let's pick something else in the same frequency. Let's go ahead and go like that. Now, you see it come up, so you're still recording on that other channel. Let's go like this, and you want to go ahead and start PVR again. Now, as you can see, it is recording both channels. So let's go ahead and go like that. Let's go down to, now you can do this up to 5 channels in the same frequency, which is really cool for a single tuner. You're going to like that. So anyways, let's go ahead and go DVR, stop all. So now we got our broadcasting. Okay, DVR, manage DVR list. And there they are. Yeah, the one thing I don't like about this is these are not files that you can take off and, you know, like put it on the thumb drive and go play it in something else. It has to be played in this box. So yeah, that's something I do not care for. All right, but as you can see, the DVR I really like. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and play this one. And there it is. And if you want to go ahead and do that, highlight and click delete, or you can run down and click on the green button, and that's how you can delete it there. I'm going green button and or deleting. But yeah, that's exactly how it works. It does a really good job. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of this for now. Just so we can kind of quickly go over this real quick with you. Anyways, these are pre-installed apps on here that they, this is the HD TV Play app. That's the one we were just on. That's the DVR section and stuff. Okay, it does have a Chrome browser. It does have a GT store. You can go to that, and it has a few in here. You know, so you can take a look and see if there's something you like that one there, or, you know, such and such. You can go to the Google Play Store also off this. Right there. So you can go to File Browser, Mirrorcast if you want to cast your phone. I never find this program to work very well, but hey, TV Center. You have Aptoid TV, you got Prime Video, Netflix. I put on Downloader. I did a little testing on something else. But yeah, this is the Android box section. Put most any APK on here that you want because it is an Android box. So, you know, if you got something to sideload, there you go. Use Downloader like I've shown you in other videos, and that way, you know, you can put whatever you want on here. So, TV Center, broaden your horizons. So that just brought up this, and I'm sure you're familiar with this app here if you're into movies and movie collections and so forth. This is a nice entertainment software that works fine. But that'll take you to there once you, if you want to load that up, that's fine. Okay, and as you see here on the very top, yeah, I did not see anywhere on here where it had the voice, you know, for the microphone. So I don't think you have voice control. Anyways, if you look up here and you see the gear up top, that is bringing up your standard Android setup there. So let's go down device preferences, about, and it gives you what it is. Uh, Android TV operating system version 11. And this is kind of gets me, okay? This hasn't been updated since October 1st, 2021. Um, so yeah, I would, that kind of thing I'd be a little bit leery about. Has, like I said, it has all the same things, um, as most Android systems have. Now, this is uh, where you can do performance dialogue and a USB device mode. This is how I install my USB. This is the Samsung 128 gig, and it's so small it doesn't get in the way. It doesn't pop way out on the side. I love these things, and they are cheap right now. Not cheap in quality, but cheap in price. So I'll have all that in the description for links to it if you want them. Okay, we did a bench geek score, and it looks like a single core of 110 and the multi core score of 333. I think the TV and TV tuner, I'm impressed with to have that kind of DVR set up for it. As long as you are in the same frequency, you can record 5 channels. Okay. Uh, so hopefully that helps you out there. And yeah, let's get at this, and I'll tell you my thoughts on it. Now, my thoughts on this box at $129.99 price point isn't bad. Okay. Now let me explain what I mean on that. When you figure a quality antenna, $40. Okay. A basic Android box is $30. A DVR and TV tuner to handle the DRM and ATSC 3.0 protocols. So if you think about it, it's kind of right in there on the price. Now, the HD TV app and the tuner is kind of what you buy this for. It does work well, but I did experience a little bit of buffering, and from time to time, it kind of had a jitter to it, a little bit, but it was right in line with some of the other tuners that I've tried. Now, I really like the way you could record multiple channels at the same time with one tuner. Now, the only limitation there was the channels had to be in the same frequency, but still very impressive and worth the price of admission. And there's some out there that badmouth the quality of, the smaller boxes. Yes, it could be more powerful. Yes, it could have a bigger hard drive. Now, you just remember that all this, the pricing keeps going up. So you get 2 years out of them, you're styling. So, which is great because, I mean, most of these, I got boxes from 6 or 7 years ago for so-called cheap boxes that are still working fine. That's kind of the other things that bother me a little bit more about this is the app section. Okay, the Android box section. Now, it's nice that they put that stuff in there. I don't like the way it comes from the factory. So they actually load it up with like phone or tablet apps instead of the actual Android TV apps. Like, say, Netflix, for example. Working on these, they don't do so good. Okay. So the quality goes down. I mean, it's just the way it is to like a 480p for many of these types of apps. So that part, yeah, they could have made that part better. The only problem is trying to get certification for those type of apps as an Android TV app, as a Google app. It's hard to do and cost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to do it. Okay. So it's kind of just a workaround. So I wouldn't expect too much out of that part of it. Let's just go with that. Now, I know many of you that are used to that with a lot of these Android TV boxes out there. Side loaded apps. Like Android 11, it's no longer supported as of February 2024 and will no longer update any security measures. Okay, it's still blocking a lot, but it's just not going to update any of the new stuff. So that's where your VPN comes in. I know you hear me a lot, but people, protect yourself on any of these boxes, guys. You know, it's cheap insurance. Okay. Anyways, that's enough. I'm good. That's enough. I've told you. I'll have a link in description if you want to help out the channel and purchase it there to my two favorites. Now, also by the looks of this, it hasn't been updated. The Android system hasn't been updated since 2021. And that ain't good, folks. Now, the good part is this box, as per their Facebook page, this device has a genuine certification for their over-the-air, their DVR, and so forth for the ATSC standard, which means that it supports offline DRM and can watch all the ATSC 3.0 channels without internet, including encrypted channels. Only a few channels in the encrypted areas need to be connected to the internet to watch, which is, you know, relatively local broadcasting programs. So now, is this a quality box? Well, I'm going to go ahead and say that it's a standard box like many of the other lower end Android boxes out there. Now, this box is fine, or what its purpose is, the TV tuner and DVR. But the app section, basically not very good there. Now, if you're in the city or close to one, I think this might be a pretty good choice for you. You know, if you're living rural, maybe not so much, unless you do get some channels out where you're at. And I showed you how to find that out earlier. Now, hey, remember, this is a giveaway. Now, the GT Media promised 5 boxes to our viewers. Now, so go ahead and let us know if we should go ahead and just draw 5 at once, or maybe every couple of days or something like that. You let me know in comments, and let me know in comments if you've ever had one of these boxes and how it worked for you. Hey, thanks again, everybody. Keep smiling. Have a safe holidays.